When it comes to building an e-commerce website, finding a reliable, feature-packed, and affordable platform is essential. Known for its budget-friendly web hosting, HostGator has also stepped up in the game of e-commerce, running powerful tools for online sellers at a fraction of the cost. But the real question for today's video is HostGator truly good at running an e-commerce store? Let's dive deep into what makes HostGator a strong competitor for any e-commerce business. First up, HostGator is a super budget-friendly, powerful option for e-commerce. HostGator is primarily known for its ultra-affordable hosting plan, but over the years, it has become a reliable option for e-commerce websites as well. Whether you're starting your first online store or scaling an existing business, HostGator offers a wide range of features that can help you manage and grow your e-commerce site. Of course, doing all that while keeping your costs at a minimum. It also has incredible affordability for small businesses. One of HostGator's standout features is its pricing. I want to break down every single plan so you guys understand exactly what you get inside of HostGator, especially with their new e-commerce offer. So without further ado, let's break those down. The first thing you guys are going to want to do to get the best deal possible when getting started with HostGator is to hit link down in the description below. Once you click that link down in the description, you'll be brought to this page here. As you can see, this is HostGator's sign-on page for their e-commerce functionality. Now, when it comes to e-commerce, HostGator specifically is integrated with something called WooCommerce. WooCommerce is an e-commerce plugin that works for most other large website builders. HostGator specifically has some really awesome WordPress and actual WooCommerce functionality built directly into it. As you can see here, when you use our link, you're going to get up to 71% off of WooCommerce hosting, and that it comes with a quick setup, free domain and SSL, plus 24/7 customer support. As you can see here, it's only $3.99 a month, plus you're going to get 3 free months on top of that plan. There's also their 30-day money-back guarantee, with just another layer of value. All we have to do to get started here is hit the claim deal button. Once we hit the claim deal button, it will take us down to this page right here. This is HostGator's pricing page. As you can see, they have a couple of different options that we can choose from here, each of these being different. The first is their business plan, the second is their cloud startup plan, and the third is their cloud professional plan. Now, when it comes to having WooCommerce functionality, you do have to go with the business plan to get access to WooCommerce in the first place. But for only $3.99 a month, that's a pretty good deal. Now, once you've figured out that this all looks really good, we can go ahead and choose the plan. Once we choose that plan, it will then take us to this page here where we can start the checkout process. First thing you have to do is check our order, which can either be a 1 month, 12 month, 24 month, or 48-month pay period. This is simply just how often you're going to pay them. I'm going to go ahead and go with the 48-month option because we're getting the best deal possible, plus those 3 extra free months as well. Once we've done that, we then can create a quick account on here with either our Gmail account or an email address and a password. Once we've done that, we'll then select our payment options, enter in our personal details, and then this part is super important. When you're at the coupon code section, make sure to enter the coupon code MYFIRSTWEBSITE, all capitals, no spaces, for an even bigger discount. Once you apply that coupon code, as you can see, we now have the best deal possible inside of our HostGator account. All we have to do is enter in our card details, hit the submit secure payment option, and we're ready to go and get started with HostGator. Now, once we're inside of HostGator, this is what it should look like. You're going to have direct access to see important things like your pending payments for websites, widgets, hosting plans, available domains, emails that you have connected, and a host of other important things when it comes to building a website. Now, the first question you're probably asking yourself is, how do I even build this e-commerce website in the first place? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to the websites tab. Once you're on the website tab, you're then going to hit add new website. Keep in mind that because you used the link down in the description, you got a free domain. That means that you can start building with your free domain, which should be listed right here. Make sure to claim that before you start this process. Once we hit the add new website button, we'll then either pick a WordPress website, HostGator's website builder, or an empty PHP HTML website. Now, for the sake of this video, we want the WooCommerce functionality, so we're going to go with WordPress. Once we click the WordPress option, it will then take us here where we'll create a quick WordPress account. Once we have all this filled out, we'll then hit the next button. Now that we have all this, they'll then ask us what type of website we want to build. Now, for the sake of this video and for the WooCommerce functionality, we're going to go with their online store option. Once we have that selected, we'll then hit the next button. It will then ask us to either have a pre-built website or pick from their themes. We're going to go ahead and go with their pre-built websites just because it's so easy to get started with. I'm going to go ahead and go with this first option here just because I like the look of it. We'll then hit the select button, which will then take us to this page. This is super important. Make sure that you have the WooCommerce option checked here, as well as any of these other helpful e-commerce plugins that you can also add to your website. Once we have all this selected, we'll then hit the next button. Now we can choose a simple domain here. For the sake of this video, I'm going to just use a temporary domain, and just like that, it'll take a few minutes here to install everything correctly, but our WordPress site with WooCommerce functionality is officially being built. Keep in mind that this process does take a little bit of time to load, so be patient. And boom, just like that, we are inside of the WordPress admin panel. This is where you're going to make most of the changes on the backend side of your website, and also make changes obviously to the e-commerce functionality. Now, first things first, we want to start adding products to the store and just show you a little bit about how their e-commerce function works. So let's get into it. The first thing we have to do here is head over to the admin panel by clicking the purple button right here. Once we click that purple button, it will then load us into this page here where we can start making changes to our actual website. As you can see, we are now officially inside of WordPress's site editor. Now, the first things you're going to ask you to do is to set up your online store with the WooCommerce plugin that we installed earlier. All we have to do is click on this dash arrow here, which will then take us over to here. This is also their onboarding section, which provides a super easy to follow step-by-step guide on how to get started with this in the first place. As you can see here, we're then going to have our store name, what type of products we're planning on selling, where our store will be located, and then our business email. Once you have all of this filled out, we'll then hit the continue button. After you hit the continue button, this is what it will look like. As you can see here, they have an easy to follow step-by-step guide. The first of this is adding our first product. We can add our first product through a couple of different ways. If you guys are interested, definitely check out the link down in the description below for Zendrop. Zendrop is one of the easiest ways to import products directly into your store and start selling them. It's a great tool for drop shippers, or if you're just an e-commerce person who's trying to build an online store. As you can see, inside of the new product page, we can add things like the name of the product. We can even create the product itself with artificial intelligence and do a bunch of other editing portions inside of this actual field as well. Once we all have that filled out, we'll then be able to set up a payment method, which can be super easy to do. And again, you'll just have to set it up with this guide. There's also the option to manage shipping, have a Google site kit, and even market our business. And as long as you follow this guide, it should be super easy to start selling products. One of the other big benefits about HostGator is its AI-powered website builder. HostGator has made building e-commerce websites simpler than ever with its AI-powered website builder. By having this tool at your disposal, you'll be able to create online e-commerce stores so much quicker. In just a few steps, you can customize your entire online store's design and add product pages and connect your payment gateways, allowing you to start selling even faster. One of the other big benefits here is that the platform is also super responsive, ensuring that your store looks great on any device that you're on. This is a super important factor too, considering the fact that most people access these types of websites nowadays on their mobile phone. Now, the main selling point here is the fact that they have full integration with WooCommerce for complete e-commerce functionality. This is rivaling huge competitors in the market like Shopify or BigCommerce. WooCommerce is one of the most popular e-commerce platforms in the world, and right now it's currently powering millions of online stores globally. By choosing HostGator, you can gain access to WooCommerce's full range of e-commerce features, which include things like product management, multiple payment gateways, shipping options, and even customizable checkout pages. WooCommerce is known for its flexibility, allowing you to sell just about anything from physical products to even digital goods. They also support things like subscriptions and even services. For businesses that require a little bit more customization, HostGator's WooCommerce support allows you to tweak the look, feel, and functionality of your store to match your brand. Whether you're a tech-savvy user or a complete beginner, this flexibility ensures that your WooCommerce site performs exactly as you want it to. There's also the fact that HostGator provides a lightning-fast performance and super reliable uptime. This means that customers will experience super fast load times, and remember, if you have a slow website, this can lead to things like abandoned carts and even lost sales. In addition to fast performance, HostGator also boasts an impressive uptime record, ensuring your site will stay live and available for customers 24/7. Downtime can be absolutely catastrophic for an e-commerce business, especially during peak sales periods. But thanks to HostGator's 99.9% uptime guarantee, this ensures that your store remains accessible when it matters most. There's also security and payment processing that also comes with the e-commerce functionality as well. Security is pretty much a top priority. Customers need to know that their payment information is safe, and HostGator delivers with built-in SSL certificates for almost all of your hosting plans and your needs. An SSL certificate ensures that all of your data is transferred between your website and your customers, and it's encrypted, protecting sensitive information like credit card details and ensuring that nobody gets their information leaked. HostGator also supports a wide range of payment gateways through its WooCommerce integration, including PayPal, Stripe, Square, and more. Scalability and flexibility for growing businesses is also one of the biggest challenges that new e-commerce businesses face. Thanks to HostGator, you have all of that covered with their amazing plans that have a ton of features that will fit your needs as a business owner. Once again, if you guys want to get started with HostGator, make sure you use the link down in the description below and use code MYFIRSTWEBSITE, all capitals, no spaces, at checkout to get the best deal possible. Also remember that all these links in the description are affiliate links, and we do earn a small commission from each sign up.